Okay, I don't have to make a thumbnail for this because this is what I have for right now. I don't have anything in this one, but this one's going to be empty. Actually, sorry, this one's going to be empty. All right. So first things first, my name is Kenneth Bird. I'm the creator of Supreme Ambient Light Rejection Screen Paint or Supreme Ambient Light Technology Screens. Either way, it's all the same. Now, I had a customer bring this up to me about a couple of days ago. He said, you know, Ken, you should do a 2-quart kit that has the 12 on one side and 9 on the other for those of us that are split on the fence that can't figure out which one we want. So some people want the 12 because they want the contrast, and some people want the 9 because the higher white levels. Now, over here on next to me, which when we go over there, I have a demonstration set up with the 12 and 9 next to each other. Now, as I said before, when it comes to the 12, it can produce a much higher contrast level because it's black next to a 9, but a 9 is going to be to produce higher white levels, right? So we're going to do that side by side. So let's go over real quick and check this out because I got orders that just came in a few minutes ago and I got to get cracking. My orders are stacking up, so I got to get ready to get these out. All right, first things first, let's block the projector because I don't want you to see this yet. I'm going to show you both screens side by side, 9 and 12. There we are right there. So as I said before, that the 12 has, 9 has a very interesting color to it. Right there, as you can see, both of these are styrofoam, same material. It doesn't make a difference either way. And this is the 12. Now, 12 can produce a higher contrast, where the 9 can produce a higher white level. Now, even though the contrast on the 9 is fair, you won't lose any color, you won't lose any color pop, nothing whatsoever. It's still going to stay vivid and beautiful and bright, much as you would have it if you're doing it on a darker screen, which can make the color pop a lot higher. All right, so first thing we're going to do is a snowstorm to show off the white levels between both screens. As you've seen when I did the demonstration yesterday, showing off the 12's white level capability by using screens that were much more lighter than the 12, as in the Elite certified screens I was using, the Darkstar 9, the Seymour Matinee Silver, Seymour, and the AV 1.3, which is a high silver screen, and using the Cinema Gray and Cinema 5D, which I'll post that. You can watch that demonstration of that screen actually matching these screens on using colors. But we're going to start off doing a white snowstorm first. Let's back it up a bit over here. So you can see, as I told you before, that the white levels on the black are good, but 9 is going to be to produce a higher white level because it is a much lighter screen. It's not jet black. Now, as some people have tried to explain that the black's white levels are so dark that you can't see the screen, that would be virtually impossible if we're displaying color, because color involves white light, and that means those images would come out it's so dark that you wouldn't be able to make them out. That's why we did that demonstration yesterday using those higher light screens against the 12. Now, as you can see, we'll get up and you can see that the 9 produces a higher white level. Now, let's go over and let's grab the star field demonstration. All right, so we'll grab the star field demonstration right now. So this is a jet. Star field is going to show the blackest black levels. Now, once you look at the screens right here, as you can see, the 12 produces a higher black level because it's a black screen next to a 9. So you can see the difference between the two. Now, let's put some color into it. All right. There we go. Go to the aquarium, put some color in there. All right, let me see. Hold on. Jump this up a little bit. There we go. Now look at the color in both screens. Now keep in mind, before people sit there and say, well, the 12 looks exactly like the 9. As I told you, the 12 has the ability to be able to produce high white levels when dealing with color. That's why I did that demonstration yesterday against the more lighter screens like the Gray Cinema 5D and so forth, which I think I have a sample of that around here somewhere. Let's see if we can find that one. over here on the table of my samples. This is a 5. It's a 5D by Elite Screen. Right there. We'll use that one right there. Now, we know this screen is not black. It's way lighter than our black screen, correct? Right? But there you go. I have to decline that call. Here it is against a 9. Mind you, that screen right there that I just dropped that sample onto, that's a certified screen. So we're not using screen paint on screen paint. We're using certified samples. That screen right there is around $900. $900 on a screen paint that would cost you, actually 1 quart of the 9 would cost you $148 versus $800. And you can paint up to a 120-inch screen. All right. So now let's go into doing a demonstration on Tron. We'll do a movie demonstration. Do it real quick. Oh, you want to see the commercial? Because keep in mind, the 12, like I said, if it was so dark, it would be to pull up natural colors. And it can do that because it has a high white level. Now my screen's a bit marked up on the 12 because one of the problems I have is when I'm in the shop and I get done my screens, I throw them in the corner, then I throw screens on top of those screens, and they get jacked up. So I have to repaint that 12 again. We get up close so you can see. Now you saw the difference in contrast. Black screen pulls higher contrast. The 9 brings up a higher white level. And both screens are completely different. All right. Let's bring up the OLED demonstration. I like doing that one with the fish. There we go. Now, as you notice, the 9 black level is not as high as a 12. Look at the color. The color doesn't fade. Usually when you have a screen that is lower than a black screen, because the black screen is going to make that color pop a lot better, you're going to see the image wash out. 9s don't wash out. The color stays vivid no matter what. But here, okay, hold on. Let me show you something real quick. We'll take the Dark Star 9, very dark screen right here, as you can see, nice dark screen. We'll put that right against the black first. All right. Okay. And we'll start the demonstration. And as you see, it's not picking up contrast at all whatsoever. And the color on our screens are deeper and darker. Mine, that's very close to $3,000 screen. See, when you're doing demonstrations against certified screens, I can come on here and show you, whoops, just fell off. I can show you the difference between my screen and Elite Dark Star 9 or any other high performance screens, which we've already tested already. The problem you have here is when you're dealing with another screen paint, if it's testing against another screen paint, well, that's not too much of a demonstration right there. I got customers that can drop 20 grand on a black diamond easily. You know, they can easily drop that kind of money, but they're still going to ask me, hey, look, I can pull the trigger on a black diamond and get myself a $5,000 or $15,000 screen, or I can drop the money on your screen. Show me where your screen can produce a better image against a high performance screen. And I can come in here and I can show you, because that's all we test our product against. There's no point in me going to eBay and buying a whole bunch of screen paints and doing demonstrations, which I've done in the past, but that's against showing why our technology is better than another. But if I'm going to test my product as I'm building it, I'm going to go after the big dogs, because those are the only ones that are certified out there that I'm going to get a challenge out of. All right, so we've done that one. I'm going to go back again. Let me show you the difference, because I want to show you the difference in the contrast. As you can see, one screen's producing jet black, and one produced, the 9 is not producing a black enough level, but as you can see, the color is not being disrupted at all. Has the ability to produce high bright colors that can match lighter screens. That's why it can go toe to toe with the 9. And the 9 produces, like I said, a much more brighter image because it's a much more lighter screen. The white levels are much higher. I love these demonstrations, I really do. All right. The reason why I'm doing all this is because, like I said, if I'm going to do this package deal, I got to show you the difference between the two, because I'm going to have a customer come and go, all right, so if I get this 2 package deal with these 2 screen paints in here, what is the difference between the 2? And I have to be able to show you. And we'll do, hold on for a minute, we'll do some soft flowers. I like to do those right there. Let's go to let's see if I can get it to come up real quick. Relaxing butterflies. I like to use that particular demonstration right there. Here's nice, bright. I just clicked on something I didn't want to click on. Is that what I wanted? Is that what I got? All right. Make sure I got what I want. This is my older phone, so it has its issues. Somebody, again, I'll have to call you back. I have another phone too you can reach me by. Now, you remember when I showed you the snow scene? Do you remember how the white levels on the 12 were much lower, like I said, than the 9? I told you that the 12 levels would be a tad low when it comes to white levels, but it's not something that you're going to notice where it's going to be so dark that you're not going to be able to see the screen. But the 9 is always going to produce a higher white level than a 12, and a 12 will always produce a higher contrast. So when someone tells me that they can't see a 9 on a 3600 lumen projector, okay, yeah. Oh, by the way, I won that dispute anyway today. I posted that video and showed them the demonstration live. Can't fake a live demonstration. Like I said, I heard that comment from someone saying you can smoke and mirrors. Oh, that is the best one I've ever heard. How would I use smoke and mirrors to fake a live demonstration? See me snap my hand? We all watched it in real time. So how could I fake just now snapping my fingers? You just saw it, I just saw it. So this is real time. We're watching all together. These are people that just don't want to accept the fact that the product is good. That's all. All right, we're going to do that 2 package deal probably right next week. It's going to be under $200 because I'm going to pretty sure I'm going to have somebody pop and go, oh, he's going to charge like $500 or $600 for it. No, it is going to be under $200. It is going to be a package deal. We're going to have one screen's going to be 12, one's going to be 9. With about 50 in the shopping cart. So it's going to be a special promotion deal that will come once a month, and 50 will be in the shopping cart. Once that 50 is depleted, there'll be no more. That shopping cart will be closed until next month. And those, for those of you that are on the fence that can't decide which you want, the 12 or you want the 9, now you can have them both. Paint one outside, so. Oh, keep in mind there will be a policy clause there. If you mix those two paints together and you screw them up, then we're not responsible for that. That's your fault. So don't go mixing things together. You'll mess it up. You'll mess up the black, you'll take away from the contrast, and you'll add too much darkness to the 9, you'll screw both of them up. Okay, well, let me show you how my projector sits back up. I didn't show you that one already. Let's go step back here. There we go. We're all the way back here in a fully lit environment. I don't know how I'm going to retire from this. I actually love what I do. I love what I do. Despite the complaints, despite people trying to tear down my company, I love what I do. If I didn't, I would get up in the morning and do something else. All right, with that being said, y'all enjoy y'all day. Be safe out there, wherever you're at in the part of the world. I am going to start working on a name for this 2-quart package deal. And I'm going to call my buddy up. I'm going to give him credit for this too, because it was his idea. It was a customer's idea who actually came up with this, because his friends want to buy the paint, but they want the gold. And keep in mind, you can just buy 2 and just somebody can get the gold and somebody can get black. Either way you want to do it, it's up to you. But yeah, he came up with the idea, so I'm going to give him credit on that. Thank you so much. Matter of fact, I'll give him credit in the shopping carts and on the shopping cart. So when you go buy it, if he wants to put his name up there, it's the person who have had credit for keeping his idea. I'll put it in there. I'll give credit where credit's due. As a matter of fact, he'll get the first one for free. He thought of the idea. I didn't think of it. This never crossed my mind to do 2 of them in separate packs. Never thought about that. He's the one that came with the idea. So thank you so much. All right. With that being said, enjoy. Now you got a video of seeing both of them side by side. You can see the bright colors on one. You can see the better contrast on the other. Give you an idea. So decide that for those of you who are not going to do the 2-quart special deal, then you can go and just either buy the black. Maybe you lean more toward contrast. That's what you like. Maybe you lean more toward white levels. That's what you like. You know what I mean? Either way, you're not going to lose too much contrast on one screen, and you're not going to lose too much white levels on the other, as I've been saying over and over again in these demonstrations. All right, got to go. Be safe out there. God bless.